my channel. In today's video, it's gonna get very exciting and then even more exciting, and then it's gonna get very spicy. Today I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my second House of Sillage haul and also a giveaway. And then at the end I'm gonna be sharing my thoughts and opinions on the House of Sillage. This is now my second purchase with them, and we have to talk. So first, let's get into the fun, exciting things before I tear down everyone's hopes and aspirations and give you my true and honest thoughts, because that is what I'm always here to do. It doesn't matter what things cost, how I feel about them, how I've received my products. I always want to be 100% honest with you guys, because that means more than pushing things out to you that I think you may like. Now, I'm not sure when I'm gonna put up this video, because I kind of want you guys to have this information, in my opinion, soon. My thought process was that I was gonna put this video up in November because I have my first House of Sillage haul and first impression of the entire signature collection going up this month in October. Now I will link that video down below, and in that video I tried every signature scent and I decided to purchase another fragrance because I liked it so much. But I want you guys to kind of see this video now, so this might go up in October or November. I'm not sure, but regardless, I was super excited in that video. You guys know that I was not super fond of the House of Sillage to begin with, and then I delved into the brand and I got hooked because some of the scents smell really, really amazing and unique. So I was really excited to make this second purchase. I purchased it from their website because recently the House of Sillage has been doing amazing sales online, and I always said these cupcakes are way too expensive. I believe they retail for $360 on up, because they also have limited edition versions with extravagant tops, and they are upwards of probably like $1,500. So I knew I had to get this fragrance on sale, because I am not about that life paying almost $400 for a fragrance that's not even 3 ounces. So the day that I received my discovery set in the mail, the cupcake that I wanted was actually 50% off. This is how the fragrances come packaged. You guys know, beautiful, beautiful packaging. You open it up and the name of the cupcake can be seen right there. This is some styrofoam right here. So this flap pops down and you have your cupcake. So the second House of Sillage scent that I purchased is called Holiday. Now you guys, the first thing I want to say is that these cupcakes are super heavy. Okay, the top alone is heavy, but also the base of this that actually holds the fragrance is heavy as well. So these fragrances usually retail for $360. I was fortunate enough to purchase Holiday while it was 50% off, so I got it for $180. The top is adorned with 158 Swarovski crystals, ranging in colors from blue to green, red and yellow and clear. And it also says House of Sillage around the rim of the cap. And when you open the cap up, it says House of Sillage and the name of the fragrance, which is Holiday. Let me give you my first impression once again of this scent. Now this is one that I was intrigued about upon first discovering the House of Sillage, because when you think holiday, you think Christmas trees, and just dark scents. And this one was very interesting. So let me give you guys my first impression. This smells like tangerine, nutmeg, and a Fraser fir. So this absolutely does remind me of Christmas. It smells beautiful. It is supposed to be reminiscent of the sparkling fallen snow in New York City. I used to live in New York City, and freshly fallen snow does not smell anything like this, but if I could imagine fabulously fallen snow, it would smell something like this. This smells like the holiday season. I cannot wait to wear this around Christmas, but the interesting thing about this scent, it has so many fresh citrusy notes in it that I could honestly see someone wearing this fall, summer, spring, winter, all year round, day and night. It's a very fresh scent with some depth to it. I'll put the notes across the screen, but to me this smells like tangerine, nutmeg, maybe a tiny bit of cardamom, and a Fraser fir Christmas tree. This smells like Christmas. You guys know that is my favorite holiday ever. This is beautiful. The cupcake, the cupcake accurately depicts, to me, the holiday season. It's colorful, it's beautiful, and this scent is just everything. If I didn't have on a scent today, I would absolutely put this on because it is beautiful. I've never smelled another fragrance like this. It's so weird. It has like nutmeg creaminess in it, the Fraser fir depth, but then these beautiful, lovely citrusy notes, and it is just, as you can see, like I get happy and excited and I'm smiling talking about it because this scent is so beautiful. I'm so happy to have it. So that is the second House of Sillage scent that I purchased. This is the second one in my collection. The first one that I purchased was the House of Sillage Tiara, and I will insert a picture here. And that's a beautiful, regal, vintage, feminine scent without smelling like vintage and old. It smells vintage and opulent and floral and just beautiful. So that's my cupcake. Now I want to get into the giveaway because I told you guys in the first video that if you use the coupon code Angela, you get a free discovery set with a $100 purchase. So because the cupcake was over $100, your girl got a free discovery set. Luckily for you guys, because I already have a House of Sillage discovery kit right here. So I am going to be giving this away to one lucky winner. The fragrances within this set are Emerald Rain, Benevolence, Tiara, Holiday, Passion de l'Amour, Chevaux d'Or, Eau Bijou, Nuit Moi, Cherry Garden, and Love is in the Air. So to enter this giveaway, what I want you to do is, of course, follow me on Instagram. Also, I will leave my Instagram across the screen, and like this picture right here that I'm going to insert. Like the picture, follow me on Instagram, and tag 2 friends in the post. That is all you have to do to enter this giveaway. I will be giving away this signature set. I'm not even gonna use it, but I will open it to show you guys that it does have all maybe 10 fragrances in here. I'm not using this. I will package it up and send it out to you guys. I will contact you through Instagram, so be sure to like actively be using your Instagram because that is how I'm going to contact the winner, and I will pin your comment just in case you don't see the DM. You can come back to the post. So yeah, good luck to you guys. Be sure to enter this giveaway. This is a great opportunity for you guys who are interested in the House of Sillage to be able to try out their scents without making a full-size purchase. I always talk about discovery sets or kits being so useful because, especially in a time like now where you might not be able to get to a mall, maybe your mall is closed, or maybe it's just not easy to find these scents because the House of Sillage is not sold everywhere. So maybe you live in a market where they don't even have a department store that sells them. This is a great way. And you guys know on my channel now, I am all about giving back to you guys. I am afforded so many amazing opportunities. I mean, the fact that I was able to get this for free, absolutely I'm gonna give this to somebody. I'm not gonna be greedy and keep it for myself. I like being able to give back to those of you who are supporting my content and my channel. And because I love the way some of these scents smell, I definitely want to afford you all the opportunity to try them out as well. So good luck to everybody who is going to enter. I will leave the instructions on the screen as well so you guys know what to do. Now let's get into the controversial part, okay? Grab a drink, grab a snack. We have a lot to discuss. I actually let a man smell this because he was with me when I received this fragrance, and he said that House of Sillage Holiday smelled like Avon, I think it's Avon Skin So Soft. And I think what he was connecting it to were the like green notes in this. Like I said, this smells like a Christmas tree with like citrusy notes. So I can see why he said Skin So Soft. I just wanted to throw that out there because I thought that was so funny. And I told him I would be including that in this part of the video. So I want to talk a little bit about the House of Sillage, and I want to give you guys my completely honest thoughts and opinions. When the House of Sillage fragrances first came onto my radar, it was through the YouTube community. I love the YouTube fragrance community because they keep me in the know about scents that I might love and I might want to try. And I'm always honest in telling you guys that when I first saw these cupcakes, I hated it. I didn't like the way they looked. I thought it was a little cheesy, and for the price, I'm like, I'm not spending upwards of $400 for a cupcake to be on my vanity. So I was never fully enthralled with the aspect of a cupcake. Now, I am a baker and I do like sweets, but I like my luxury to be like, I don't know. I just wasn't expecting this. And then I realized that I think the House of Sillage is about a lot of hype. And let me explain. The cupcakes are adorned with 158 Swarovski crystals. They're not super sparkling. I do have 2 studio lights in my room right now. They are beautiful though. You do get a really heavy fragrance. Like, the packaging is quality, but I'm not so sure about the actual fragrance housed within. Let me expand upon that. Every time I spray a House of Sillage scent and I wear it, it smells beautiful at first, and then an hour or so later, I'm like, where has the scent gone? Now, the House of Sillage, as the name would suggest, that it has great sillage, meaning that you can really smell it on somebody. It projects. It has good projection. Now, this is just my opinion. I'm not finding that these fragrances are projecting well. I have other scents that when I wear and people walk by me, they comment on them. No one has really commented on any of my House of Sillage scents because after about an hour, they get very skin-like. And I know a lot of reviews, people are saying, I love House of Sillage. It has great sillage. It lasts all day. These scents do not really last all day on me. And when I'm just like chilling around the house, I can't really smell them that well after an hour. The only time that I really smell them is when I'm around other people. Now, that has nothing to do with anything because what does someone being next to me have to do with it? But I'm saying that to say that these scents do not have amazing performance to me. Now, I have never paid full price for any of my House of Sillage scents because I never wanted to pay upwards of $400, but I'm honestly not impressed, and I'm making sure to put this in the video because I also want to let you know that I love the way Holiday smells. It's a gorgeous scent. I love it so much that I'm sharing the opportunity for you guys to try it, but I want you to maybe just keep this in the back of your mind and take my opinion with a grain of salt because I honestly think these fragrances are overhyped, and this is not to tarnish the House of Sillage. This, you know, it's never my intention to do that, but I have to be honest with you guys. A lot of you were telling me you'll love House of Sillage. I have some friends who have tried their scents out, but to me, it's like, am I paying for the beautiful, heavy, amazing packaging, or am I paying for what's inside? Now, I do understand that with luxury, sometimes the whole aspect of buying is what you're paying for, but when I pay over $100 for a fragrance, it should at least last on my skin for a few hours and I should be able to smell it. I'm not saying that it completely dissipates and I can't smell it at all, but it definitely turns into a very soft scent, and I just had better expectations for a fragrance that is called the House of Sillage. I don't know. So that's number one. Also, I've noticed that a lot of ladies, with exception of a few, but a lot of ladies who are into the House of Sillage, you see them buy the cupcakes, they love them, and then you never really hear them talk about them again. I don't know what that's about, but for me, I'm honestly a little disappointed in my overall experience with the House of Sillage. Now, it's not going to take away the fact that I love the way some of these smell, but as I went through my discovery kit, I would say at least, if not half, a little less than half of these scents reminded me of other brands. They reminded me of other scents that I had previously tried. And I think people get really caught up in niche fragrances. Oh, it's niche, it's different, it's exclusive. And I think that people think that niche means that it's going to be up on this pedestal and it's so amazing. And my girl Lorraine said no. Niche just means it is a brand that sticks to fragrance. Whereas Louis Vuitton sells fragrance, leather goods, clothing. A niche fragrance house sticks to fragrance. That is their specialty. That is their niche. So I also want to say that I think a lot of people hype up niche fragrance brands, and honestly, a lot of these scents remind me of other brands that you can purchase for like 25 to 40% of the price. So I don't know. I'm definitely feeling conflicted because there are still scents that the House of Sillage sells that I want. Now, I probably will get them, but I just want you guys to know my opinion, and I want you to hear maybe an opinion that's less popular, and that is that I am not that impressed with the performance of my House of Sillage scents. Now, they're beautiful. I think a lot of this is, you know, you're paying for packaging. I think they are hyped up right now on social media. Not to say that that's a bad thing, because I get it. We get on waves, especially in the fragrance community, and we're talking about one house, then we go to the next. And I think I got caught up in the hype. That is not to say that I don't like the scent, because holiday smells beautiful. I just want to let you guys know that for me, these scents don't perform what I was expecting they would. For a scent that retails for $360, I was expecting a bit more. I don't know if this is just how it wears on me pertaining to my body chemistry, but I don't know. I was expecting a little better sillage. And also, those of you who want to try certain House of Sillage scents, I would highly recommend you to log on to Fragrantica.com. Now, this video is clearly not being sponsored by anybody, but Fragrantica is a website that I often use to do a lot of research when I'm looking to purchase fragrance. I want to know what other people are saying about the notes. What are their first impressions? How does the fragrance wear? Which, of course, is going to depend on the particular person. I also want to know if there are dupes for certain fragrances, because with the higher priced fragrances, you kind of want them to smell like just that fragrance house, because if you can get something that smells the same or similar for half the price, sometimes it's like, why would you really pay more? So definitely check out Fragrantica, because the people who have left reviews on House of Sillage scents definitely have some interesting things to say. But from my experience, I'm going to have to be honest and say that I am very underwhelmed by my House of Sillage purchases. Once again, that does not mean that I will no longer purchase their scents. I'm just going to be really mindful about how much I spend on them, because if I can get them for 50% off, it kind of makes me feel better about my purchase, because the scents do not last that long on me. But I'm definitely not going to pay full price for any House of Sillage scents. They're lovely scents. They're beautiful. You get beautiful packaging. Like, they definitely sell you an experience. This is an experience, which, like I said, when I am walking into Louis Vuitton, I want my client advisor to sell me an experience, but I don't always care for that. Sometimes I purchase online and I just want my item. I think the House of Sillage has really nice scents, but for me, the performance just isn't there. So I had to share this with you guys, and I had to be honest, because although I love the two scents that I have and I love other scents, I do want you guys to just be mindful of this moving forward if you do decide to delve into the House of Sillage. Lots of ladies and gentlemen rave about their scents on YouTube. This is not to diminish anyone's opinion about the fragrances. Fragrance is very subjective, but I am that person who is going to give my honest opinion. And I honestly think that it's all about the packaging. It's all about the packaging, and there's a lot of hype around them, but the scents are beautiful. Maybe if these scents were priced around $150 retail, I would feel differently, but I can't imagine spending full price or even full price for the limited edition bottles, which are even more exquisite, and not having my scent last all day. So take my opinion with a grain of salt. I did, however, want to bring it to you guys, because I started realizing after I purchased my first scent that I would honestly need to purchase travel size versions of these fragrances so that I can have the true experience and smell my scent all day long. They're beautiful. I'm just not impressed with the quality and performance. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this haul. First impression, kind of, and also the giveaway. Good luck to everyone entering, and I hope you enjoy just me genuinely bringing my honest thoughts to you guys. I'm not trying to not convince you to purchase or convince you to purchase. I just like putting my opinion out there, and you do with it as you wish. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.